Hey, Soldier7 here, and this video I'm going to be doing another 20-year anniversary video, and that video is going to be about the video game Shellshock Nam 67, and how it's now its 20-year anniversary. Just recently, not too long ago, actually just a couple months ago, but not that long, this game just had its 20-year anniversary since it was released in 2004, and I just wanted to talk about it a little bit because I like the game. I remember playing it back in the day, and I just wanted to talk about it and why I think it was a underrated game, and also why I think it was a very good game. Basically, just because I had a lot of fun with it. But yeah, for those of you who don't know, Shellshock Nam 67 was a third-person shooter. That game that was released in 2004. It takes place during the Vietnam War in 1967, and you play the soldier who starts out as an infantryman, and then throughout the game you work your way to special forces and so forth and so on. And yeah, it's a pretty interesting game because, like I said, like you play as a soldier, and you start out, by just like going into the jungle, fighting the enemy, and then between levels, like you don't have to go to the next level right away. You get to be back at base, doing whatever. There's some things you get to do back at base, like like go to the shooting range, shoot your own weapons, and you even get to pick your weapons for which one you want to play for the next level or the next mission or the next level, however you want to prefer it. And and in that case it was pretty fun. You also got to go around when you took out the enemy. Sometimes you get to like take some stuff off of them, like weapons and stuff, and you even got like certain types of merchandise that you could use back at base when you're not going to the next level. You could use that to like purchase stuff back at base. Like there's a black market where you can get like certain weapons, like a rocket pistol and so forth, which I thought was pretty interesting. And then you can even use some of that to like spend some time with one of the local girls doing what. I'm sure you can imagine what I'm talking about. But yeah, you got to do stuff like that, and yeah, it was a pretty interesting game. The gameplay was pretty cool. I had a lot of fun doing it. So I just remember back in the day of just playing this game over and over again. Like as soon as I finished it, I would just like take a break, and then like a week or two later, I would start it up all over again and replay it again. So yeah, it was a pretty fun game. But at the same time, I guess you could say one of the reasons why it probably does get overlooked from time to time, because like I said, the game is pretty much controversial. Not in a whole way, but in some way, yeah, the game is somewhat controversial. I mean, I didn't think about it at the time, but when I look at it now today, I can understand. Okay, I can understand why people would say that, because there are certain scenes within the game, like certain parts of the storyline, that are somewhat controversial, which I won't necessarily get into. But yeah, if you look that aside, it's a pretty good game. For those who ever feel nostalgic and want to go play old games, I do recommend this one. And keep in mind, this was developed by Guerrilla Games, the same people who made Killzone, the franchise. So yeah, that's telling you something right there. But yeah, this is a good game. Yeah, it has its flaws. I know it was somewhat controversial, but if you look that aside, it's actually a pretty fun game. And I just wanted to say happy 20 years to the game, and yeah, happy 20-year anniversary to the game. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say for right now. This is Soldier7. Take care.